right? So today we are going to discuss potential energy of a dipole. First, consider uniform electric field. Uniform electric field means everywhere having electric field is same direction and same magnitude is called uniform electric field. Let's say this is the uniform electric field. This is the uniform electric field. So in this uniform electric field we placed one electric dipole. It's an electric dipole. Half of electric dipole moment P, which makes an angle theta with the electric field. With the electric field. This is the electric field. So which makes an angle theta. This is the dipole moment P bar. Let's consider this is the A, it's a B, and it's a C. Now, when the electric dipole, its length is 2a, its length is 2a. So, when it is placed in the uniform electric field, two equal and opposite charges force are acting. Force on minus q is opposite to the electric field. Force on plus q is in the direction of electric field. So F bar is equal to plus QE bar. Now what is the resultant force? Resultant force F net force, this is the net force, is equals to plus QE and minus QE, this equal to 0. Force on dipole is 0. But torque is not 0. So there is a torque couple acting on the dipole, because the two equal and opposite force are acting, then there's couple acting, there's a torque acting. That torque we are going to calculate. See the from triangle ABC, sin theta is equal to formula, sin theta equals to its opposite side by hypotenuse AB, and BC equal to AB sin theta. AB means 2A, so this BC equals to 2A sin theta. So that means this becomes 2A sin theta, and this becomes 2A cos theta. 2A cos theta. So now we are going to calculate torque. Torque equal to force into perpendicular distance. Force into perpendicular distance. Force on either of the charge into perpendicular distance. So now torque tau is equal to, suppose this is the force. Then for it, this force, this becomes perpendicular distance. For this force, this is the parallel and it is perpendicular distance. Now force we can write it is a QE, perpendicular distance 2A sin theta. Now torque tau is equal to Q into 2A into E into sin theta. Now torque tau is equal to P sin theta, because since P is equal to Q into 2A. So this is the torque acting on the dipole. Now special cases. Suppose the dipole is in the electric field. So dipole moment and electric field both are makes an angle theta equals to 0. Now the dipole is in this direction, electric field is in direction, both are in 180 degrees. That means theta equal to 0 degrees or theta equals to 180 degrees. Sin theta becomes 0. Now torque is equal to 0. This is the minimum torque acting. Now when theta is equal to 90 degrees, theta equals 90 degrees means this is the electric field, is the electric field. So it is rotate in this direction. Theta equals to how much? 90. So now sin 90, this equals to 1. So now torque tau is equal to maximum torque is acting. This is the, it's a PE. Now we are going to plot torque versus time or theta. So the graph is like this, because it's torque is sinusoidally directly proportional to sin theta. Now we are going to find the direction of torque. This is the dipole moment and it is the electric field. Then a P cross E, this is called torque. Stretch our right hand in the direction of dipole moment and curl it in the direction of electric field. The torque gives the direction of its resultant direction of torque. So now we are going to find its work done. Suppose this is the electric field and we rotate the dipole from here to d theta. Then how much is the work done? Rotational work done dW is equals to tau into d theta. Like dW is equals to force into dx. This is the linear force, linear displacement, linear work done. This is angular work done. Now the total work done to rotate from theta 1 to theta 2 is integration of dW equal to integration tau d theta. Integration of dW W, integration of torque tau. This is the P sin theta. It's a P sin theta d theta. We rotated from theta 1 to theta 2. W is equal to P, take it common, integration of sin theta d theta, theta 1 to theta 2. W is equal to P into integration of sin theta minus cos theta, theta 1 to theta 2. So work done is equals to P into upper limit cos theta 1 minus, we'll get the answer finally. This work done is stored in the form of potential energy of the system. In order to move from theta 1 to theta 2, we have to work done P cos theta 1 minus cos theta 2. So this work done is stored in the form of potential energy P into cos theta 1 minus cos theta 2. Right. Now how much is we got the potential energy? U is equal to P into cos theta 1 minus cos theta 2. This is the potential energy. Suppose if we reference level theta 1 is equal to 0 initially and theta 2 is equal to theta, theta 1 is equal to 90 reference level, theta 2 equal to 0. So E is equal to P into cos 90 minus cos theta. So U is equal to minus PE cos theta. This is the formula. So U is equal to minus P bar dot E bar. So because it's A bar dot B bar is equal to mod A bar mod B bar cos theta. This can be written as like a dot product. Here mod E bar mod P bar mod E cos theta, this can write. Now see, it's special cases. Case 1, if theta equals to 0 degrees, theta equal to 0, cos 0 how much? 1. Now potential energy U is equal to minus P. This is the minimum potential energy. So when the dipole is placed in the electric field, it's a potential energy is minimum. Now it's case 2. Case 2, theta equal to 180 degrees. It's cos 180 minus 1. Substitute here. Potential energy, this equals to P. This becomes maximum. When dipole is placed perpendicular to electric field, that means theta equals to 90 degrees, then the potential energy becomes 0. So now there are 3 cases are there. One is called stable equilibrium, and another is unstable and neutral equilibrium. Suppose this is the dipole moment and electric field also in the same direction. Now we displaced from its position. It's a minus q, it's a plus q. Then 2 equal and opposite forces are acting on its a dipole moment. Then again it regained its original shape, original position. So then this situation is called it's a stable equilibrium. So in stable equilibrium, potential energy always it's a minimum. So when will be the stable equilibrium? At theta is equal to 0 degrees or 360 degrees, it is in minimum potential energy minimum, it is in stable equilibrium. And next, so when it is electric field in this direction, dipole moment in this direction. Now then what happened? Suppose we displace from its position, it's a minus q and it's a plus q. 2 equal and opposite forces are acting, then it's never come to its original position. Such a equilibrium is called unstable equilibrium. This is the stable equilibrium. Next, this is the theta equal to 180 degrees is unstable equilibrium. Now what is the work done in potential energy in the unstable equilibrium? Potential energy in the unstable equilibrium, P is equal to 180 means cos 180. Substitute here cos 180 1. It's a potential energy. P is maximum. It's very important. We are going to discuss problems on electric potential and potential energy concept. See page number 41. Page number 41. Question number 15. The potential difference between two plates separated by a distance 1 mm is 100 volts. The force on an electron placed between the plates is. Two plates separated by 1 mm and potential difference is equals to 100 volts. Then force acting on the electron, there is a one electron is placed. So when electron is charged particle is placed between them, then how much is the force acting? F equal to QE force acting. Then F is equal to Q into V by D. Already we know the relation between electric field and potential. F is equal to charge of electron 1.6 into 10 power minus 19. V is 100 by 10 power minus 3. So F is equal to 1.6 into 10 power minus 14 newtons. Next to 16. Infinite number of charges each equal to q are placed along the x-axis at x equals to 1, x equal to 2, x equal to 4, x equal to 8 dash dash. The potential at the x equal to 0 due to set of charges. Here origin x equals to 1 meter, x equal to 2 meters, q, x equals to 4 meters, it's a q, x equals to 8 meters, q and dash dash. What is the potential at the center? So V is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by 1 plus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by 2 plus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by 4 plus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by 8 and so on. So V is equal to q by 4 pi epsilon naught, take it common, 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8 plus and so on. This is in GP. What is the nth term for GP? A by 1 minus R. A means first term, common ratio is 1 by 2, its answer is it's a 2. So now V is equal to q by 4 pi epsilon naught into 2 is the answer, 2q by 4 pi epsilon naught. Next 17th problem. ABC 3 points on a circle of radius 1 centimeter. These points form a corner of a equilateral. A charge 2c is placed at the center of the circle. What is the work done in carrying a charge of 0.1 microcoulomb from A to B? From A to B. So like this. Now 2 coulombs is at center. It's A, B, C. What is the work done? We are moving from A to B. First it's R, it is also R, no need to find R. So W is equal to Q into VA minus VB. That means we have to find the potential at A and B. First we are finding the potential at A. So VA is equal to at R distance K into Q by R. Same at R distance VB equal to KQ by R. Here both you substitute here. Work done is equal to Q into VA minus VA. This becomes 0 is the work done. And question number 18. So there are three charges plus q, minus 4q and plus 2q are arranged on equilateral triangle. It's a plus q plus 2q minus 4q arranged three corners, 0.15 meters, 0.15 meters, 0.15 meters. Then charge also q is equal to 1 microcoulomb. Then the potential energy of the system. First in between them is U1 K into Q2Q by 0.15 plus in between them you get the minus K into 2Q into 4Q by 0.15 plus K into minus will get the answer 4Q into Q by 0.15. So U is equal to LCM 0.15. 2Q square into K minus 8Q square into K minus 4Q square into K. Then we'll get the answer. So U is equal to minus 8Q square K by 0.15. So now U is equal to, so minus of 100 by 15, it's 18, Q square means 10 power minus 12, 9 into 10 power 9. So then we will get the answer, U is equal to U is equal to 9 by 15, this equals to minus 0.6 joules of energy. You will get the answer. See 19th question. An electron of mass capital M kg and charge E coulombs travel from rest through a potential difference V. The final velocity of electron is. This is the potential difference V. It starts from rest, so initial velocity is 0. So final velocity is V and its potential difference V. So mass M, the final velocity. Here, so work done is equal to change in kinetic energy. Work done means Q into V equal to final kinetic energy minus initial kinetic energy. Velocity 0, initial kinetic energy 0. Final kinetic energy half m V square is equals to E into V. Now V square is equal to 2 into E into V by M root. So question number 20. There are 2 points are there. This is the origin, x direction, it's a y direction, it's x equals to plus 1, it's centimeters, y is equal to plus 1 centimeters is the point. Its origin A, it's a B and it's a C. So then the potential at A and B, which is greater? Electric field is in this direction. Already we know these are called electric field, electric potential, equipotential surface always perpendicular to the electric field. This means it is a equipotential. That means VA is equal to VC. And one more point, In the direction of electric field, potential decreases. So VB less than VA. So which is greater? VA equal to VC equal to, you can write directly, right? VA greater than VB. So next to 21. The electric field is like this, and there is a circle. This is the D, it's a B, 0 comma A, it's A comma 0, it's a C, minus A comma 0. Now, so which is having minimum potential? Once again, two important points about the equipotential surface. Along the electric field potential decreases. Second point is equipotential surface always perpendicular to the electric field. So now VB equal to VD, and here this is the VC greater than VB, and VB greater than VA. VB greater than VA. So out of these, which having minimum potential? VA having minimum potential, because it is in this direction, it is left, this having maximum potential. Next question number 22. An electron is aligned, electric dipole is along the uniform electric field. First, it's a case 1, we can resolve into two cases. First, electric field is in the direction, dipole moment is in the direction of electric field. That means theta 1 is equal to 0. From this position, we rotated 60 degrees. Theta 2 is equal to 60 degrees. How much is the work done? So theta 2 equals to 60 degrees. Work done W is equal to 2 into 10 power minus 19 joules. So W is equal to P into cos theta 2 minus cos theta 1. So work done how much? 2 into 10 power minus 19 is equal to P into cos theta 2, cos 60 minus cos 0. So now 2 into 10 power minus 19 is equals to P into 1 by 2 cos theta 1 minus cos theta 2, it's 0, this is 60, so this becomes 1 minus 1 by 2, and P by 2 equal to 2 into 10 power minus 19 joules. This is equation number 1. Now case 2, what is the work done further rotation? Already this is becomes theta 1 is equal to 60 degrees. Further rotation means in this rotation 30 degrees. Further rotation 30 means now theta 2 is equal to how much? 90 degrees. Now work done formula P into cos theta 1 minus cos theta 2. So work done is equal to P into cos theta 1 cos 60 minus cos 0 cos 90. Cos 90 it's 0. Now cos 60 1 by 2. W is equal to P by 2. This equals to answer 2 into 10 power minus 19 joules.